So it's day 5. So what do you want to do now? You probably don't really need to end it up over there. I don't really need to either, honestly. Like I have like a build that is sort of reliant on having a lot of fatigue. So
Yeah. Also, I have this Tranquility Pale Ale. I can expend this item to remove a collective total of up to 10 fatigue dice from our cooldowns.
all right. So we could
So
we could go after we could try to farm some XP if we wanted to. We could do another unstable, but we could also do like a combat if you wanted to. What do you feel like?
I definitely want to farm some XP. Do you want to do a combat since we just came off of combat, but
Yeah, but whatever. I'm fine with either way because I can definitely afford to do it, and it's I don't think we need to go somewhere else right now. So
let's fight some more.
all right, yeah,
Fight.
okay, great. We'll go here, grab up our outpost.
Can you smell what this Khajiit is cooking? I'm not a Khajiit anymore, sadly. All right, anchors away. A conical silhouette on the horizon, surrounded by storm clouds. It could only be a dark anchor, one of the many foreboding tendrils sent from Cold Harbor to ensnare the world of Nirn. From a distance, you can see a variety of worm cultists, fresh from Imperial City, milling about the structure as they prepare some sort of summoning ritual. The guard around this anchor is small, and you think you could probably interrupt the ritual and hamper the anchor's effectiveness without too much bloodshed. Caution is paramount, however. Dark anchors have a dark spiritual energy that it's best not to trifle with. Okay. So, we have to sever the link to oblivion. After we deploy enemies, we're going to calculate a second EP using as many Daedric enemies as possible. Instead of deploying enemies from this EP to the battle, we're going to set them aside, and we're going to put a stack of 6 HP in Hex A. This is the Dark Anchor. We have to treat the Dark Anchor as an enemy, but it does not need to be defeated for the Conquer objective. Each time the stack loses any amount of HP, we deploy the top enemy from the set-aside stack to an unoccupied star hex. So basically, as this tower gets hit, then more nasty little Daedric enemies are going to pop into the game.
Yeah, so we don't need to defeat it, but if we do, we get an extra XP.
Okay, so basically we have to willingly take on more enemies in order to get the extra XP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if we can take the heat.
Now, I am two-handed, so we could probably kill that thing in a single shot. So, which would mean we would only need to deploy one enemy, one of the extra enemies. So it's sort of like a, how quickly you can defeat it, because every time you hit it, you deploy a new enemy. So, all right, so we got, our EP is 44. So we've got Khajiit Cutthroat. I'll explain what they do in a second. We've got.
I used to be a Khajiit like you. Then I got Wabajack attacked.
We've got. I didn't think about this. We have a lot of enemies this time because
it's a lot.
44. But so Flame Atronach, we've got.
It's 4 enemies. We got it.
No, it's 6. But
wait, it's not 20, 22. Oh yeah, you're right. 4 ones. I can't do a 5. Oh no.
And 5 is there, and 6 is here. Then we need to make a separate EP of only Daedric enemies, which I will do quickly. We actually might not have enough level 1, so we deployed a bunch of our Daedric level 1 enemies, which is fine. We just make a partial one if we need to. I think all of our Daedric level 1 enemies are out there because we have the Wisp and the Skeleton and the Imp are all out there.
Okay, so what does that mean?
So basically, if you ever deploy an enemy, it says as many as possible though. So in this case, we would just draw these. We would just draw these regularly. So there.
Okay.
So this Dark Anchor is actually also going to deploy if we get down to that level, which we probably won't. But if we get down to the level, we would be deploying also a Gwar. One of the funniest game, a Spriggan, a Imperial Bandit, and a Mudcrab.
Okay, so basically, if you're like me and you get anxious about what if there are no more enemies of that type, you just work with what you got at that point.
Yeah, it depends. So in this case, it says as possible, which would mean that so you use all the ones you could possibly use, and then you use some other ones. Now, the normal rule is that if a specific enemy is called for and you can't get it, then unless otherwise stated, you just don't get it. You just would basically not. You would not be able to use it essentially. But in this case, it says as many as possible, which means that we fill up the rest with other types. So, all right. So as I said, we have to conquer this. We got some kind of yucky guys out here, actually. So our Khajiit Cutthroat has got Retreat, which means that if it doesn't deal damage to us, it gains a stealth die. It's got Riposte, which means it does 3 damage against us if we attack it while we're adjacent to it. So I might want you to kill that guy if possible. And it's got Steal, which means it rolls a die when it's attacking us, and if it rolls higher than our current HP, it makes us discard one of our items because it steals it. So we've got the Flame Atronach. It's got Maim, which means it puts a main die on us, which makes our combat dice less good. It's got Native, which we already explained how that works. The Boar has got Stalwart, which means they can only take 1 damage per turn. Not per round, but per turn. And then the Wisp has got Ethereal, which means that unless you're engaging it in magic, you reduce the damage rolled on it. But it also has Decay, which means at the end of every turn, it loses 1 HP. And the Skeleton doesn't have any skills. And then the Imp has Elusive, which means that you have to start your turn next to it in order to deal damage to it.
Okay.
So some kind of nasty guys.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I don't know. Any thoughts on how you want to handle this to start out with?
Ooh, okay. I think what we do is the Wisp will kind of take care of itself if we leave it alone, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's got 2 attacks, which is not ideal, but that's not too bad.
I think what we do is we try to work our way around one side or the other towards the Khajiit Cutthroat and kill it.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what I'm intending to do.
Yeah, I kind of think maybe I would like to go this way and end up next to the Imp so I can kill the Imp on my next turn.
Okay.
I can just auto true damage 1 to the beast, or the boar, with my Thrill of the Hunt, my new Thrill of the Hunt ability. So I'm happy to tank a lot of the damage on this. I just I'd rather not deal a ton of, like, unless I'm defeating the Khajiit, I'd rather not be the one who's doing a lot of damage to the Khajiit. But
yeah,
otherwise I feel pretty good.
Okay. Well,
I can summon a guy now too, so that's a nice.
Yeah. Also, since that boar is irritating, I might move up, take a little pot shot at it.
Yeah, I mean,
and then keep rolling. We'll kind of see what angle it looks like. Everything like that.
All right, who wants to go first?
You go first.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here then.
All right, and I will just go next to you.
Okay. So, I got Thrill of the Hunt. I'm gonna use that right now. I can deal 1 true damage to any beast enemy in sight. So I will deal damage to this guy. So that's the 1 amount of damage you can take this turn, but you're going to take 1 more damage on your turn. Yeah. So cover these. Go 1, 2. Why not 3? So I'll stop. I'll do this because you stop. You kind of you can interrupt your movement to do the lockpicks. Thank you. All right. Oh man, I'm getting lucky here. I'll take that. I'll take the 1 to 2 to 5, and so I can either get the Druidic Knucklebones.
That's cool.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one. Well, or I could do cheese. Okay.
I mean, look at it. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, I'll take the cheese. And then I get to draw another card as well. Hey, look, more cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I have to draw another card too. All right. I think at some recent stream, Andrew must have stuck a bunch of cheese in toward the beginning.
That's a fully randomized deck.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I shuffled it before we started.
With cheese.
All right. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna put the Etcheterry cheese wheel in my pack, and I'm also gonna put the SS movable here, so I can put that in my pack as well. All right. Okay. So I cannot do anything to this imp because I did not start my turn next to him.
Yeah.
And also the wisp is not ideal. I'm going to try to attack the skeleton a little bit, though, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think you can take that out.
roll these two and see what happens. So that deals 2 damage plus 4 damage. So, okay. So if I deal the 4 damage, then I will gain a Bane status die. But I can do that. But actually, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use my essence of movability. When you would gain a status die, ignore it. So I'm going to expend that.
Yay!
So I can ignore that. So I steal 4 damage to him, and he is dead. Then I'm actually going to use my once per battle.
Ooh.
To so I'm going to before I do that, I'm going to take another fatigue, go into defensive mode, and I'm going to roll these dice here. All right, perfect. All right, then I'm
So
going
what
to
do those do?
So yes, I'll explain. So this one, the level 1 die, it lets me, when I'm dealt damage by an adjacent enemy, I may prevent 1 damage. And then this one, when this dies in your cooldown track, after an adjacent enemy engages you, deal that enemy damage equal to the number of available combat skill dice you have.
Nice. So basically heavy armor for the win.
Yeah. So now I'm going to use my dynamic ability, which is I can recover any 4 skill dice from my cooldown track, replacing each with light fatigue. So I'm going to get this back last time anyway, so I'm going to recover these 4 and replace them with light fatigue. I did that so I can get this die back, so I'm dealing 4 damage back to people who dare consider getting me. And
I approve. Violence is the answer.
let's see. Then I'm not going to roll anymore because I don't want to start draining dice.
No.
All right.
Okay. Brutal. I like it. I think what I might actually do. How much can that boar hit me for? If I move that way.
He's got 2. He does 2 damage.
And then what's up by the boar?
They're the Atronach, which has got 4. That's got 4 attack. He's pretty gnarly.
Ugh.
I'm a little worried about him.
How far can that move?
It can move. Well, it can move 2. Everything can move 2 by default. He's got a range of 5 right now, though, so you're already in range. He's not going to move currently.
Oh my god. Okay, but I could shoot and move back.
Yep. Yeah, I
Maybe?
mean, he's in range of you right now because he's 4 away from you. So you can shoot him right now.
Yeah. I don't necessarily want to get you hurt too bad.
You
Okay.
could also, yeah, I mean, you could also like you could go up next to him and you could shoot at the Khajiit, and then you wouldn't get hit by the riposte because you're not adjacent to him, and then you could use the one that lets you deal damage to an adjacent guy too. I don't know how much damage that does, so I'm not sure if it would break.
Let me see. Okay, so that would be the arrow barrage. Deal 2 damage. No, that's the wrong one. Wrong side. What I want is volley. Deal a total of 4 damage, distributed as you choose among enemies adjacent to you. Then place yourself in unoccupied hex 2 to 4 hexes away from your current.
Yeah, so you'd
That's
only
like
be doing
pretty good.
Yeah, you'd only be doing 1 damage to him if you laid it all on him. But you could do, you could do that.
Yeah, it also lets me teleport away a little bit, so I'm not just gonna sit there and get rammed by the boar and then by the.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could probably chase me down anyway, but let's try it out. No guts, no glory.
All right.
Okay.
So you're gonna go. Where you gonna
So
go?
I'm gonna recover all my stuff, and then I'm gonna go right up in there.
Here.
I'll go on the loot. That'll give me a chance to get at it.
Okay.
No, put me up next to the flame astronaut.
Okay. So you
We'll see
want to
how-
go past the loot and do
Yeah.
lockpick on it? Okay.
Okay.
5-on-1. When the 4-1-1's not enough.
All right, we got a 1.
So you could take 2 fatigue.
Oh,
Here.
I'm gonna take the 2 fatigue. That's just too close. I feel like that's.
Okay. We're running out of fatigue.
I got it
on
over
my
here.
side. All right. So you could either have Necron beetle cheese poutine or
Delicious.
fawn hoof powder.
Yeah, I'll take the beetle cheese, I think.
All right.
Okay, so I can expend this item because I'm a chef. Then I can heal for 5 HP. Oh, but I have to gain a bane. I'm gonna.
But it may exceed health stat though.
This is expended right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my pack.
Okay.
And then just take that for later. Also,
Okay.
I've got full tenacity. Let me see if there's anything interesting I can do here. All right, let me roll my dice first, and then I can figure out how much tenacity I want to do.
Well, the one issue with that, not
Mhm.
saying you shouldn't do it, but if you roll any tenacity right now, you're not going to be able to get anything.
Oh, dude, you were so right. Okay, so let's
You
go
could,
ahead.
the other thing you could do if you wanted to,
Yeah.
you could spend 4 and use the Master Provisioner on the Necron Beetle Cheese Poutine on yourself. Because remember, that can exceed your health stat and you gain a doing status die. Then if you used it again right away, you could do it again, but because you already have a vain status die, you won't regain it. So basically, you give yourself like 10 additional XP or HP over your current amount, and then you will take 1 damage for it, and then you'll clear it out of your cooldown. So you could do that as well.
You know what? Let's cheese it.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend 4 tenacity then.
So yeah, you gain a vain status die.
So gross, but we can live with that.
So you gain 5 HP. It says it may exceed your health stat, which means that it's not bonus HP, which also means that if you don't lose all of it in this battle, you just have it still.
Which side do I want? Is this one?
It is the one that looks like a blood.
Blood.
Like a blood dripping blood.
Got it.
There, yep. And then you gain this.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
then, now you could use it again now, and you were expend it, or whatever. And then you use it again. Now you would gain another base. You would gain a base status.
I've
You
already
already
got
have
one.
one. So
Can't get another one.
exactly. So
This is awesome.
look at your
so
towering chip
strong.
here. Yeah.
Rah!
You got like 16 or 17
Look, this is
health
the
now.
power of eating bugs. Okay.
Yep.
Like, I think that everybody needs to add them to their diet because it'll make
Yeah.
it's like Popeye. If only we could encourage bug eating instead of spinach. Okay. So that was awesome. And now I am going to roll to I'm gonna do 1 engage to shoot at the cutthroat.
Okay.
So I think I'm just gonna do 3 my
Okay.
3 snipe dice I have. Not great. But
So it cuts through his damage because you roll 3 snipe dice. So
Yeah.
it takes 2.
takes 2 off. So if that's something, it's a start.
Yep.
And then I'm going to take a light fatigue to do another engage.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my what do we call it? My volley.
Okay.
And then I'm wondering if I also want to roll my my Vine Dusk training so I can like
Yeah, because these are in your cooldown now, so you could get those back too.
yeah,
which would be
except
nice.
that I won't because I've got all this stuff.
No, but
Wait, hang on. I can exhaust this die to recover up to 2 bow skill dice after 3 if they're all snipe dice. So basically, I can
yes,
just
you
get
recover
them
it.
back
You just get them back.
immediately.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think I might roll it just to see. We'll do this. Okay.
All right,
So
that's an active die, so you can put it in your.
yes. So
now.
I got this is nice. I'll enjoy that later.
Actually, this should be here. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. And then let's see. I am going to deal a total of 4 damage distributed as I choose among enemies adjacent to me, and then I can place myself in an unoccupied hex 2 to 4 hexes away from my current hex. Okay. So
yeah. So
should I do the boar or should I do the Atronach?
So if you do the boar, you're going to deal 1 damage only to him, which is true. Also, I guess if you do the Atronach,
Yeah.
you could. So the other thing you could do is you could deal 1 to the boar, and then you could deal 3 to the wisp, which would deal 1 to the wisp because because you weren't in magic battle form, it
Right.
reduces the number by 2. So you could do 1. You could do.
And just kind of like
Yeah, so I
lower
would say
that.
yeah, you could deal 1 to the boar and 1 to the wisp, or you could deal 1 to the Atronach.
You know what? I'll do 1 of the boar, 1 of the whips. Let's get him out of here.
All right.
I think that seems like a good plan to me because we can just wail on the other guy later.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And I guess if I wanted to, we could do the discard an item to deal some true damage, but
Is that
that might be the recipe book. Since I'm at 2 tenacity, I could just spend out.
Yeah, you could. Like I have a feeling I might want this cheese.
Yeah, we'll wait. We don't have to do it now.
Just because I might want to hail.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it later.
Okay.
Got this. Okay.
All right.
All right, their turn.
Okay.
A
So
lot to do.
all right. So we'll have this guy go first. He goes after the weakest when he's going after me. Stinks. All right. I might die here.
Oh no.
I'm always saying that.
My hubris has gotten you killed.
No, it's all good. I mean, you have 1,000,000 health, so hopefully it should be fine. Okay. I wanted to. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so he's gonna go after me. Ooh. Okay, so I
That was bad.
prevent one of that. So 1, 2, 3, and then I do deal him back 4 damage though, so he takes 1 damage from the. Because I've got my movable thing.
At least there's that. Ugh.
Then all right, it's all right. Then this guy's gonna go. Unfortunately, I don't. I'm gonna die here. Oh, but after getting engaged, I can recover the leftmost die from a cooldown track. So I do get that. Okay, interesting. All right, so I am going to actually. So he's gonna attack me as well, and you, both of us. I'm gonna overskin my I'm gonna overtax my barkskin helmet, which is I can heal for 2 HP and apply a dazed status die to the enemy before me engage. It does not remove the status die this turn. It's not the dazed part is not going to help us, but I'm gonna heal for 2, which will
it'll be something. Yeah.
hopefully keep me alive. It might not though, because he's rolling over 4 dice, but oh well.
Just roll bad. Roll low.
Come on, baby.
Low.
Nuts. Okay, no, I'm dead. So you take 4
I have to do this alone? Oh god. Okay.
damage. No, you take 5 damage.
What?
Because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is so disrespectful. Okay.
Then you also gain a maim status die, which must just affects your combat skill dice. So here you go.
The exact thing I was hoping to use. What exactly does MAME do?
It reduces the right wording. When this unit rolls combat skill dice, the total damage rolled is reduced by half, then rounded down. This effect does not apply to true damage.
Okay. Great.
All right. So then the imp will attack you. The imp stays still, and he goes. He rolls here. So
Nothing.
he misses. Then the boar is going to attack you for 2. He does 2 damage to you.
Oh dear.
And then
Suddenly all that HP doesn't feel so.
the wisp is going to attack you, and it's going to deal 2 damage to you as well. Whoops. But then he does decay. So
At least there's that.
yeah. I probably should have just taken the fatigue and gone up and tried to like slam a jamma that Khajiit. I should have just taken the repost damage, but I didn't. So
Yeah, well, if we both die, it's not like it ends the game.
no, because this is not a quest step, so
It's fine. We can learn what happens
That's true. We can.
as a result of failure.
All right. Yeah. So it's your turn. So you take 1 true damage because of the bane, but then it goes away.
Okay. So
And
these dice come out.
yeah.
So I'll just put this over here. All right.
And 1 more, right? Because you have 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get that one back too. Yep. All right.
Okay. So I think what I might actually do.
You can use your illusion dice too, so it could be worthwhile.
That's actually a great idea in this particular situation. I might have to engage twice and change battle forms. So I have 2 illusion dice. One of them will let me swap with a die or create like a decoy, which is kind of good. Or I can do mesmerizing grasp, which will place this die on a targetable non-quest enemy. This enemy's range stat and movement are reduced to 1.
Oh, that would be good for to put on the Atronach.
Yeah.
Kind of kite it for a bit.
Okay. I can move after 2 engages, right? As long as this is my only move.
You can move once. So
I can move 1 time, just period.
Yeah.
Right? There's
so so you could take 2 engages and then move and then take another engage or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't. You put this in your quota.
Oh yeah. Well.
So in front of the
I'll
main.
put it there.
In front of the main.
There we go. The other thing I can do is I can go ahead and remove this from my active dice.
Yeah. Well, the other thing, or you could if you wanted to, you could roll the snipe die
And then do it.
and then do it after that and gain it back.
Could do.
Yeah.
Let me think about that. All right. I think the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is let's go ahead and engage. We're going to switch to magic form.
Okay.
And we're going to roll our illusion dice. We're just going to see like what I get here. Okay. So I got a tenacity, which, I mean, it is what it is. I can live with it. But then I've also got this lovely mesmerizing grasp. So I want to place that on, I think the A-track. That way it can no longer run at me and shoot me. I just have to get away from it. That's not too bad. Okay. I'm going to discard 2 tenacity and an item. I'm going to dump the blacklight oxen meatballs because they're great, except that I don't have a lot of over fatigue and I just don't feel like...
Yeah, or you could, if you wanted to, you don't have to. If you wanted to, you could also dump this.
Oh, yeah.
So it's...
Instead of deal, I'll dump it. That's fine. Okay, so this will go.
So who are you damaging?
Let's do that to the boar, just to keep working at it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take 1 fatigue to engage the Khajiit cutthroat.
Okay.
And then that'll be in range position.
Yeah.
And then what's the consequence of my?
So those are the damage is reduced by half. So it might be honestly worth it now to use your Vine Exchange.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to use it and I can get 2 back. So I'll just grab these 2.
Okay.
I think that's better.
Yep. So you could still roll an attack die if you wanted to, but probably rolling 1 is not going to be terribly good for you.
No, I'm just gonna roll these things, see what we get. Hope something good. It was not something good. Oh lordy. Okay, so it was 2 tenacity. And 1 damage, but it doesn't even go through, does it?
Nope.
Oh hell. Okay.
Well, no, it does because you rolled 3 snipe dice. So
you're right. Whew, okay, well at least there's that. It's something. And then I'm gonna move.
Yeah, just move away
the
from
F away. So
I would maybe move here if you wanted to go after the imp next time.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, just move over there.
Or you can move down here if you want to not get attacked by the Khajiit this time. You could go like 1, 2, because if you moved here, he would not be able to get at you this time.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's move away out of that range because this is tough. I got to handle this by myself if I possibly can.
Or maybe I could actually move down here because then the bar can't get you either.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Right.
Their turn.
Yep. So
great job dying, Ryan.
Thank you. We all are gonna do it. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. 2 attack on you.
Okay. Oh, hell.
Jeez. But
this isn't looking good,
these
man.
Some nasty rolls these guys are knocking on us. All right, and then 1.
This is looking bad, man.
You got some stuff.
I don't know. Okay.
The
other question is like, how bad do I want to fight it out, or do I want to just let myself die?
Well, I mean, if we die, we can see what happens when we die. But I'm
gonna fight it out though.
Yeah, I mean, we should should
fight bravely, and then maybe we don't rush into another combat.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to go to an inn after this. So.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and expend Sip of Health.
Okay, which
and
does
3 HP.
3 HP. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think that's a good move.
Yep.
I'm gonna get 3 dice off of here. 4.
4 dice.
Not bad. Okay, so this will come back, and then
that bow die you just got comes back to.
Yep. I'm just thinking about what I can dish here. All right, so at least I'm no longer maimed, I suppose. And that puts me in a decent position.
You could run up here, use your volley die to kill these 2 guys, and then run away, or run away.
I could try it.
How much does that let you move?
Up to 4.
To 4. So if you were here and you killed him,
yeah,
then you could go like 1, 2, 3, 4, which would help you avoid both of these guys again.
It's not a bad plan.
Yeah. Now, if you miss, you might be doomed. But
I mean, no guts, no glory, right?
Yeah,
Fortune favors the bold. Let's do it. Move me up in there.
Okay.
We're gonna engage people. Okay.
Oh no! Okay. All right. Well, take your tenacity.
Oh God.
Yeah. Is there anything you can do with your Is there anything you can do with your other with your illusion die there? You could pop that. You could at least tank the hit on the.
I can make a
Khajiit.
decoy thing.
Yeah, you could take the hit on the Khajiit. The Khajiit could attack that instead of you.
Yeah.
And then you could. I know this is probably more engages than you want to take, but you could then like throw up those 2 dice as defense possibly.
I could still hit the board for 1 if I wanted to.
Yeah, you could
give it a little pop and run.
Yep, you could.
I'm gonna do that.
So, what are you dumping? You dumping the meatballs or what?
Yeah, we'll dump the meatballs. Slap the board for me. I hear discarded items I've just been hoarding over here.
Right. Or dead.
It's something. Gotta maintain my honor somehow here.
Yeah.
Okay. I do want to engage again.
Okay.
Do I want to defend or do I want to just go for it with my combat dice and try to hit something else?
Well, remember too, like you could do both. You could defend and then you could do like an illusion or something too. But yeah. I mean, yeah. So your combat dice are probably not going to do a lot in this current situation because that little guy's got ethereal.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to defend.
Okay.
It's probably wise. Okay, well I got 1 and then 1 tenacity.
Okay.
And then let's do an illusory thing for them to attack because I can. Don't love it, but it's something. Let's see if I get something.
Good
Jesus
grief.
Christ.
You're having trouble there.
All right. I'm like the worst die roller at work as well.
Yes.
I feel like everyone needs to know.
That's the Salem position in our office.
Yeah, and people are like, "Oh, look, I rolled like Liz," and that's what that means.
Okay.
Well, I'm doomed, I think, but
yeah, it probably would benefit you to get some clothing, because you can use it gives you other class abilities that aren't tied to food. So.
Yeah.
All right.
This is an uncomfortable conversation, right?
Cover up. So yeah. Okay. Great. I was just channeling some.
I used
my church upbringing there.
I used to have fur. I forgot.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Right. So let's see. Let's see if you can withstand this. I'm guessing probably you can.
I think probably
not. All right. So, crap. Well, it was worth a try.
Yeah, we give it a shot.
All right. 2. This guy was just so nasty. This bad boy up here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gone now. Ooh, 1. I think we're still gonna die.
Oh yeah. But hey,
then...
did better than I thought it was gonna. Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's over.
He died, but yes. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. We lost. That's actually good.
It's instructive. We lost for you people.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is that we go to, I believe, the nearest town, if I recall correctly.
All right. So now we get to discover what happens after a party wipe.
Yeah. So if we have a full defeat, you go to it, and during that day, still you go to the closest town, do the reward phase, which in this case we don't get anything because we lost, and then we lost that bad. We didn't lose the game. You only lose the game if you don't complete the objective by the end of 12, or if you lose during a quest step, which is not.
That was not a quest step. We're cool. We're good. We're good.
And then you do an adventurous rest step. So we go like this. We're up in Imperial City. We do our normal thing where we gain a health, and it's an adventurous rest step. So actually, you get to remove 2 dice because I'm a ranger. So now I know from making this game that there is no inn in Imperial City, and I feel like it would probably benefit us to go into an inn. I forgot to do our little step thing. So,
oh yeah.
Ooh, actually, this is great. We did not organize these, but this is also sending us in the right direction. This is perfect.
Yay! Right. Hey, I got some tenacity. Do you want to spend it? Just do it so it's handled.
Yeah, let's do it. I got 1 tenacity. We can spend 1.
All right.
All right. Look at this. So
we're making the best out of this.
Yes. So now we have actually made all 3 of these dominant, which is great because now we can kind of just decide which one we want to have dominant when we go into the final battle.
Oh yeah.
So right now, if for example we wanted to go into the battle now, which we don't, but if we did, it would be dagger for cover. Well, actually, so we could, yeah. It was like each Each adventure heals to full HP and clears the cooldown track.
That's
I think
pretty good.
But we're only on day 6, so I think we should at least play it for a little while longer before we go in.
We can do this. We can do this. We got this.
Okay. We're a bit under leveled too for the end. So
Yeah.
okay. So I know from making this game that Imperial City does not have an inn in it, but Fort Ash does. So we could go over there. I think it might benefit.
Yes, I think that's the best choice.
Especially you, just because I don't mind having much fatigue in my cooldown, but
Yeah, I also just have no HP.
yeah,
This is bad.
So we can go over here.
All right.
So this is we're on day 6. Yep. All right. So Fort Ash, a central Cyrodiil keep, most commonly controlled by the Daggerfall Covenant. Fort Ash is a central hub of the Transitus network, frequently used to transport troops from place to place around the province. It is also self-sustaining thanks to a farm, lumber mill, and a mine on the premises, making it an even more valuable strategic holding. All right, so now
It is.
we would normally, the inn could be closed unless we made a social check, but the Daggerfall Covenant is actually currently in charge, so we don't have to, we could ignore that. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yep. So the inn is open. So there's an inn. There is no quest board. There is no town square. So there is. I think we both want to go to the inn. I assume. I'm going to the inn.
Yep.
Um,
So what do we get when we go to the inn?
you can remove all the dice from your cooldown, and you can recover up to full health.
Ooh, that's nice.
Um,
Throw this out.
and then there's a guild kiosk, and there's an alchemy station. Ooh, I'm going to use the alchemy station, actually. I think I'm going to. I'm going to use the alchemy station to refresh that potion that I spent last time. You could use it to refresh one. You threw away that item. Or no, you still have an item in there. So you could
still have
refresh your
one,
item,
yes.
or you could also refresh your sip of health, too,
I'm gonna
if you want.
refresh-
If you want to do that,
refresh
I
my
mean, there is trainers still here, and there's also there's items.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if you want
Maybe I
to
won't leave it.
look at what those are, you can.
Let's see what the trainer situation is. It might be fun to add one more thing before we're through.
Here's the items.
Also, we do know I need clothes.
Oh, man, I could not be less interested in that axe because I'm using my combat dice for other purposes. So we got a potion, we got an armor, we've got miscellaneous. All right, so trainers, we've got 3 trainers here. We got bow, acrobatics, legerdemain.
I can live without those. Ooh. I think what I might do actually is just go to the alchemy station, and we're gonna unexpend sip of health.
All right.
3
all right.
HP is just good.
Yep. All right, sounds good. All right, let's see.
All right, and then I need 4 more health chips. So there's 1.
Yep. Oh man. All right.
No, my
so.
health is 4, 5, 6. So I need 4 more. Yeah.
All right, so the overrun of mechanic is still going up this way, so it still just stays where it is. Perfect.
Yeah.
So it is day 7 now. All right, so what do you want to do now?
All right, we need to get some XP.
Yes, we do.
What's a good way to do that without?
Well, combats.
whooped.
I mean, that was a.
That was.
I made some errors there.
We're gonna say that was an unusual occurrence, and everything's fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Do you want to just go back into combat?
Sure.
What's the best one to go to?
It doesn't really matter.
We can go right back to the Grey Viper Outpost and try
Yeah,
again.
we can just try again. That's fine with me.
Or we can go to the Underfall Cave, so if we die again, we go straight to Fort Ash.
Where's the thing, actually? Maybe it would be better to do a peaceful first, just so we can get a better EP.
Yeah.
Right now, because we're getting 44, that's like 6 enemies, so
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay.
we could do something else.
That's a good idea, actually.
Okay.
Okay. So let's have a peaceful encounter.
Okay.
So,
yeah, we can just go to...
is it Way?
Wee, I don't know.
Whee!
All right.
All right. Part the veil. Come in. A wizened dark elf crone beckons you into her tattered tent, waving you toward a seat on the dusty ground opposite her. Before you can find the presence of mind to refuse, you find yourself whisked inside. The dark elf's grubby palms grasp the empty air, demanding coin in exchange for mystic services. You're about to refuse, but then she begins reciting personal details about you. her eyes boring into you with menace. This supernatural blackmailer must be dealt with, either by giving in to her ransom demands or making sure she knows better than to threaten you. Okay. Choices are rob the witch or pay the crone.
So these actually both give us 2 XP, which is great.
Yeah, either one's pretty good.
So each adventurer draws 1 common, then rolls 1d6, and is dealt true damage equal to the amount rolled. This encounter is failed if any adventurer is defeated, though. That's only on unstable, so it doesn't even matter. We could do it, and it won't be failed. And the other one is make a social check of party size ×3, which we won't be able to pass. During the social check, adventurers may discard items instead of spending tenacity. If unsuccessful, reduce this encounter's rewards by 1 XP and do not gain this card's persistent effect. I actually think we could probably rob the witch. I think because
Let's rob her.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Nice.
We're good
So
people.
Each draw. Oh, look, cheese for you.
Hell
Just gonna
yeah.
get another one.
Give me that cheese.
And then I've got the U Infernal Step. Well, that does me no good.
I took 2 cheeses from her. A cheese wheel and an elsewhere fondue.
There you go.
Tastes like home.
All right, so yeah. So now we do. So roll a d6 and you deal true damage equal to the amount to yourself.
Ooh.
1 only. Okay. 3. Okay, that's not too bad.
I'm not gonna cry about this. Okay.
All right. So there's no symbol, which means the Empire does become dominant again. That's fine for now. So we each get 2 XP for that, which is quite nice. And we can do our normal recovery step or adventurer's rest step. So you
Beautiful.
get that thing right back. I get 1 back. All right.
All right. Feeling good.
Yeah, so we're now at 24. So we could honestly do 1 more peaceful and then like try to do a battle at 25. if
I
we
think
wanted
that's a
to.
good idea. Let's do
Okay.
that.
All right, we can just honestly just stay right there. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
We're
We'll continue being ambassadors of peace, even though we absolutely robbed somebody.
Yep.
You want to put this back?
Yep.
All right. Next, we can listen to the past. Ooh, they're residents of Cyrodiil who view the war as a distraction from a higher calling, who deal with the region's shifting alliances only when necessary. You've been entreated by one such citizen, a middle-aged and hard-bitten imperial woman who has dedicated her life to communicating with alien spirits.
Yes.
The wild elves ruled this land for centuries before we arrived, she explains as she organizes a variety of summoning talismans on the broken ground of one of Cyrodiil's many alien ruins. They can provide insight into their old ways, if only we are willing to seek them out.
Don't forget to gain 2 experience from that last encounter.
Oh, thank you. Okay, make the connection.
Ooh, we got a dexterity encounter.
Okay.
Right, so you have 4 total attempts to spin a chip for as long as possible before it comes to rest. Each adventurer must make an attempt at least once before anyone can try again. This encounter is successful if at least 1 chip remains in motion for more than 8 seconds. For each die in the Daedric summoning skill line that an adventurer has trained, that adventurer may reduce the required time of their attempt by 1 second. Oh man,
Oh, so we
this
do
rocks.
5? Do we need to get a clock out, or we could just?
I can get a clock on my phone. Okay, so let's find a hard. I'm gonna bring a hard surface over here.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Here, if you hand me the phone, I'll hit it when you start. Okay. All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Come on.